Construction manager. Construction management delivery system is a very interesting delivery system that actually comes in two different flavors. One is agency and one is at risk. Very similar, but with some very distinct differences that we're going to discuss. Both of them do basically the same thing. The construction management company is responsible for managing the cost and the schedule and the subcontractors and so on for the owner. The biggest difference comes in who holds the contracts. Under a construction manager agency, the owner holds the contracts. So it is the owner that is contracting with the subcontractors, the mechanical, the electrical, the HVAC, and so on, directly. The construction manager is not holding those contracts, but they're helping to facilitate the hiring of those firms on behalf of the owner and managing those firms. So, in contrast to that is the construction manager at risk contract. Now, the contractor, the construction manager, is holding the contracts with the subcontractors, and they've guaranteed the owner a maximum price for the project. So, considering what they're trying to accomplish, the construction manager says it won't cost you more than this to get delivered, and they hire the subs and everything under them. And as long as they stay below that maximum price, the contractor at risk is okay. But if they exceed the maximum price, the owner is under no obligation to pay them more than that maximum price. That's the incentive for the construction manager to manage the cost of the project. So there's a lot more risk under construction manager at risk contract than agency. Therefore, the fees are higher under construction manager at risk compared to agency. You're starting to see this method used more and more, especially among public institutions who have now gotten some laws put in place that allows them to use it. Because it involves the contractors earlier in the process, you get the constructability reviews, you get value engineering, it helps you fast track projects. There's just a lot of advantages to using this type of system and using the expertise of a construction manager early. Now, some of the disadvantages for the owner is that they're actually having to select this construction manager earlier in the process because they're helping with the whole constructability reviews and value engineering and so on. Well, that earlier selection could increase the cost. And they're doing more work, therefore higher costs there as well. Like design build, there's less time for the owner to make decisions because sometimes projects are fast-tracked. And at the end of the day, unless you meet that the maximum value of the contract, the owner is actually responsible for all cost overruns, especially under construction manager agency.